Well, as a Serb, I most definitely identify as a European, although I'm quite aware of the fact that Europeans very often use the Balkans in conceptual meaning as a discursive mean to put boundaries on the Europeanists and distinguish themselves from something they consider uncivilized or backward. Thus, I'm not sure if rest of Europe would agree with my European identity, but I guess they can't do much about it either. So unfortunately, the first time I heard of Europe was in 1999 when I was only 5 years old. So that is when I first learned about many other political things, heard of different countries and so on. So unfortunately, the moment I realized that there is a thing called Europe is associated with the event of hiding in the basements from the bombs that were falling from the sky. But on a more positive note, if we disregard that, I would definitely select one of my first travels to Western Europe. I think the first one was probably to Rome, Italy. So, as my formative European moment, when I realized that I belonged to a civilization that produced such architectural wonders, art pieces. Somewhat later, I realized that there's much behind pretty buildings with golden details, but yeah, that I would definitely select my first travel to Europe as my formative European moment. Well, I think the race for the vaccines and bigger powers not caring much about the needs of the smaller ones. That would definitely come under the category of the worst recent European moments. I think reaching the European Green Deal. I earned my master's degree in one of the EU countries. I mean, the EU hasn't done something huge for me on that occasion, but an EU country granted me with the residence permit, and I believe that it's not a small thing. So for me personally, that would be the single most important thing. We'll see how the economy reacts in future years after some short-term fiscal and long-term economic impacts caused by the pandemics. Hopefully, the most powerful countries in the EU will have more understanding for the smaller ones and help them mitigate the economic damage and recession.